Ah! Keanu Reeves, the internet's favorite human being, the king of calm chaos, the man who can dodge bullets in movies and drama in real life. Known for The Matrix, John Wick, and that time he stole everyone's hearts by just existing.
And the repercussions if he survives.
Keanu has transcended Hollywood to become a pop culture legend. But even saints of the silver screen aren't perfect, so today we're taking a deep dive into the quirks, the mishaps, and the surprisingly human moments of Keanu Reeves. Grab your trench coats and prepare your whoa, because it's time to explore everything hilariously wrong with Keanu Reeves. Sorry to interrupt, but the Oracle says you're the one. If you hit subscribe, don't prove her wrong, folks. Keanu's exotic start. Keanu Reeves, born September 2nd, 1964 in Beirut, Lebanon. That's right. Hollywood's chillest dude started life in one of the least chill places imaginable. Born to an American father with a melting pot of Hawaiian, Chinese, and English ancestry, and an English mother, Keanu's background is like a United Nations experiment gone rogue. And then there's his name, Keanu Charles Reeves. Exotic first name, middle name, straight out of a 1950s sitcom. His parents divorced when he was young, and Keanu began a globe-trotting childhood that would confuse even Google Maps. From Beirut to Sydney to Toronto, the man practically grew up in airplane terminals. Maybe that's why he's so zen. He spent half his childhood jet-lagged. But hey, if Hollywood doesn't work out, he's got a fallback as the most internationally confused dude on the planet. Excellent adventure! Did you know that before Neo was dodging bullets and John Wick was seeking vengeance, Keanu Reeves was Ted Theodore Logan, half of the time-traveling duo in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. And boy, was it a roll! The surfer dude persona, air guitar, and whoa catchphrase made Ted iconic in the 80s. But looking back now, it feels like a character born from too many Mountain Dew commercials. Fast forward to Bill and Ted Face the Music, and we get middle-aged Keanu reprising his slacker roots. It was heartwarming for sure, but also a bit, well, secondhand embarrassing. Watching him play Ted again felt like seeing your uncle break out his high school dance moves at a wedding. Fun for a moment, but definitely not timeless. Let's face it, Ted was an excellent adventure, but some parts of the past should stay in the phone booth. The ageless mystery. So I'm just wondering, is Keanu Reeves immortal? Seriously, how does he look the same now as he did in the 90s? There are theories involving vampires, time travel, or a deal with the devil that went suspiciously well. While we're all busy looking older and chasing skincare routines, Keanu is out here sipping from the fountain of youth like it's his morning coffee. Sure, he's got good genes, but let's admit it, there's something unnervingly supernatural about his eternal youth. At this rate, he might just outlast humanity itself. The woe that follows him everywhere. Keanu's signature woe has been haunting him since Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Whether it's discovering alternate dimensions in The Matrix or marveling at a dog in John Wick, the man just can't escape his catchphrase. It's iconic, yes, but also hilariously limiting. Imagine if every profound moment of your life was boiled down to a single syllable. You could save the world, but people would still say, hey, do the whoa thing. Matrix, Neo, or just Keanu? Keanu Reeves' role as Neo in The Matrix didn't just make him a star, it made him the action hero of the late 90s and early 2000s. But let's face it, Neo's stoic demeanor and philosophical one-liners often felt like Keanu was playing, well, Keanu. With dialogue like I know Kung Fu delivered in his trademark monotone, his emotional depth sometimes felt as artificial as the simulated world Neo was trying to escape. The first film was revolutionary, but by Reloaded and Revolutions, the plot twists were as tangled as Neo's existential crises. And then came The Matrix Resurrections, a film so meta it felt like it was poking fun at itself. And maybe Keanu too. Even he seemed a little lost, but hey, at least his bullet dodging skills and leather trench coat remained iconic. Neo may be the one, but sometimes he's also just there. Speeding with Sandra. Was there more? Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock set the screen on fire in Speed, playing an unlikely duo who save a busload of people, and possibly action movies themselves. Their chemistry was undeniable, leading fans to wonder if sparks flew off camera as well. Sandra later confessed she had a crush on Keanu during filming, but sadly, it was unrequited.
Keanu Reeves was, and how handsome he was. It was hard. It was really, it was hard for me.
Keanu admitted years later that he also had a crush on Sandra, leaving fans screaming, "Why didn't this happen?"
She obviously didn't know I had a crush on her either.
Oh, wow.
Instead, they became the ultimate platonic duo, proving you can have incredible chemistry without romance. And while Sandra went on to star in Speed 2, Cruise Control, Keanu declined, possibly because even he knew you can't outdo a movie about a bomb on a bus. Smart move, Keanu. You dodged that disaster faster than Neo dodges bullets. Keanu's mysterious private life. Keanu Reeves is Hollywood's most famous enigma. He's one of the biggest stars in the world, yet he somehow manages to keep his private life almost completely under wraps. The actor has faced immense personal tragedy, including the loss of his daughter in 1999 and his partner Jennifer Syme shortly after. Despite his grief, Keanu has remained humble and kind, earning him the title of Hollywood's nicest guy. Now in a relationship with artist Alexandra Grant, Keanu appears to have found some peace. But fans can't stop speculating about the parts of his life he keeps hidden. His avoidance of tabloid drama only adds to his allure. Keanu might be the most human Hollywood star, but he still feels like a puzzle we're all dying to solve. The humble millionaire. Keanu Reeves is reportedly worth a staggering $380 million. But you wouldn't know it by looking at him. Forget designer suits and flashy cars. Keanu is the guy who takes the subway, buys basic groceries, and probably has a rewards card at his local coffee shop. He's also famously generous, donating millions to children's hospitals and gifting the Matrix crew members with motorcycles. While other celebs flex their wealth on Instagram, Keanu quietly lives like a minimalist. It's charming, but it also leaves fans begging him to treat himself once in a while. Keanu, it's okay to buy something extravagant. We're not saying a diamond-encrusted trench coat, but maybe splurge on a gold-plated motorcycle helmet for those wild rides. You've earned it. Keanu the rock star. Before he became Neo, Keanu Reeves was the bassist for Dogstar, a 90s alternative rock band that might have been more famous for its frontman than its music. Dogstar had its moments, opening for Bon Jovi and playing festivals, but critics often suggested that Keanu's Hollywood fame overshadowed the band's actual talent. To his credit, Keanu wasn't just a vanity musician. He took his role seriously and often downplayed his star power to let the band shine. Still, Dogstar broke up in the early 2000s, leaving behind a legacy of grungy tunes and a few awkward interviews. Keanu has hinted at a possible musical comeback, but fans are divided. Are we ready for Dogstar 2.0? Or should Keanu leave his rockstar dreams in the 90s? Only time will tell. The lack of social media game. In a world where celebrities live and die by their Instagram feeds, Keanu Reeves is nowhere to be found. No tweets, no TikToks, no thirst trap selfies. It's both refreshing and frustrating. Fans want daily updates on his life, from what he's eating to whether he's sat on a bench again. But Keanu, he's out there being enigmatic, probably meditating or building a motorcycle. He is the world's biggest social media ghost. Social media might be overrated, but we'd trade all the influencers in the world for one Keanu tweet. Sure, we respect the digital detox, but come on, Keanu. One selfie could bring world peace? A TikTok dance, maybe? That would be Nobel Prize worthy. The sad Keanu saga? Remember that photo of Keanu Reeves sitting on a park bench looking like someone stole his lunch money? Sad Keanu became a global meme overnight, with fans projecting their own existential crises onto his forlorn expression. The reality? He was just eating a sandwich and minding his business. Poor Keanu couldn't even enjoy a quiet lunch without the internet deciding he was the mascot for world-weary solitude. The questionable accent experiment? Let's talk about Bram Stoker's Dracula, a cinematic masterpiece of cringeworthy accents. Keanu's attempt at a British accent is the stuff of legend. if legends were awkward and mildly confusing. It sounded like he learned Victorian English from a karaoke machine. To his credit, he tried, but even Dracula himself might have said, "Dude, just stick to California cool." It's a moment in his career that we love to laugh about, and thankfully, he seems to laugh with us. The motorcycle midlife crisis. Keanu loves motorcycles so much, he co-founded Arch Motorcycle Company to build his own custom rides. Cool, right? Except when you realize that every time he takes a spin, insurance companies everywhere collectively gasp. Keanu has survived more motorcycle accidents than some action heroes survive explosions. It's impressive, but also a little nerve-wracking. Keanu, we love you. Please wear a helmet and maybe consider a slightly safer hobby, like knitting. The stoic acting style. Critics have often poked fun at Keanu's emotional range, or, let's be honest, the lack thereof. Whether he's dodging bullets or delivering heartfelt monologues, his expressions hover somewhere between neutral and slightly more neutral. Sure, it works for action movies, but throw him in a rom-com and you start wondering if he's about to fight or propose. Keanu's monotone delivery is a signature, but sometimes you wish he'd just yell, laugh, or do something unexpected. The unintentional meme factory. Keanu doesn't try to go viral. It just happens, yeah, right. From You're Breathtaking to his awkward poses with fans, no touch hugs anyone, he's a walking meme generator. The problem? It's almost impossible to take him seriously now. Every heroic moment in John Wick is interrupted by someone whispering, "That's the breathtaking guy." Keanu Reeves might be the first actor to be outshone by his own internet persona. The missteps of early Keanu. Keanu's career wasn't always a straight shot to stardom. Remember Johnny Mnemonic or The Day the Earth Stood Still? Exactly. These films were meant to showcase Keanu's versatility, but instead became prime examples of his occasional miscasting. Johnny Mnemonic was a cyberpunk fever dream that tried too hard, and The Day the Earth Stood Still made us wish the Earth had stayed still long enough to fix the script. While these films flopped, they also proved that even Keanu's worst movies can gain cult followings. It's the power of Reeves, folks. The low-key philanthropy. Keanu Reeves is so generous, he makes Santa Claus look stingy. He reportedly gave away millions from The Matrix to the crew, bought motorcycles for stunt teams, and quietly donates to charities without making a big deal about it. While that's undeniably noble, it also leaves us with one problem. How do we properly fangirl over your kindness if you refuse to talk about it, Keanu? Let us love you and your secret good deeds. The philosophy professor vibe. Keanu has a habit of turning even the simplest question into a philosophical debate. Ask him what his favorite color is, and he'll probably ponder the nature of perception before giving an answer. While his depth is admirable, sometimes you just want to know what toppings he likes on his pizza without diving into the meaning of existence. Keanu, we're here for the deep thoughts, but maybe save the existential crises for the movies. The stranded traveler tales. Keanu's travel mishaps are legendary. From being stuck on a plane that made an emergency landing to casually chatting with fellow stranded passengers, he's proven time and again that he's just like us. Except way cooler. Sure, it's heartwarming to see a celebrity handle inconveniences with grace, but it also makes the rest of us look bad for complaining about airport Wi-Fi. Keanu, stop raising the bar for stranded travelers everywhere. The reluctant romantic lead. Keanu's love life is as mysterious as a locked briefcase in a spy movie. While he's been romantically linked to a few lucky ladies, he's kept his personal life remarkably private. On screen, his romantic chemistry has been hit or miss, leaving audiences to wonder if he's more comfortable avenging his dog than wooing a co-star. Keanu's reluctance to play the traditional romantic hero adds to his mystique, but also makes us yearn for just one grand rom-com moment. The Keanu kindness effect. Keanu's reputation as the nicest guy in Hollywood is so well known. It's practically a personality trait. From giving up his subway seat to chatting with fans like they're old friends, he's the celebrity we all wish we could meet. But here's the problem. He's too nice. His humble nature sometimes overshadows his immense talent, making people focus more on his subway rides than his performances. Keanu, you don't have to prove your humanity every day. We get it. You're perfect. Now go do something slightly annoying so we feel better about ourselves. And there you have it, folks. Keanu Reeves, the coolest dude on earth who defies Hollywood norms while still being one of its biggest stars around. Thanks for tuning in, and let us know what you think of Keanu down below. Until next time, stay breathtaking.